upon one Martinmas time, when snow lay on the border, there came a troop of soldiers here to take up their winter quarters. Hey, my name is Minnix. I am the author of the Mandolin Dead Man's Tuning series of books, and thank you for joining me in my living room as I'm going to be doing some mixing on my pirate album today that should be out sometime in the end of the year, closer to August, when the Pirate Festival in Beaufort, North Carolina happens. So I hope to see you there. And this song, though, today we're covering songs from my book, English, Scottish, and Irish Ballads. And we're on somewhere around page 108 or 9 in a song called Martinmas Time. And this is a song that I learned by listening to Paul Brady and Andy Irvine do it on their album from the 70s that covers a lot of old Irish folk songs. And this song is a really kind of a funny song about a group of soldiers that were, I mean, really it's sort of sad in a way. They were trying to molest some young girl and con her into coming to the gates where they were in their fort or wherever they were staying. And she didn't want to be, harassed, so she dressed herself up like a boy and rode to the gate, and they wouldn't let her in. So she didn't break her promise that she was going to come, but to the gate. But also, they didn't get to have their way with her, so she outsmarted the group of soldiers. So it's kind of a funny song, and Martinmas Time. I can't find really any other versions of this song out there, but I really like it. And the tune, the way that I play it, the way they start it, and the way that they recorded the song is each verse, because it's a hymn-like structure and it just is repetitive over and over and over, they get over that by adding a new instrument each time they go through the verse, and then they end the song by going into some other reel. I forget what reel it is, but anyway, you have the opening is just them singing in harmony. It fell out upon one Martinmas time, the snow lay on the border. And then as they go through, the mandola comes in, the guitar comes in, a flute comes in, I think some percussion comes in, and it builds up as it goes. I don't necessarily play it that way when I play it, and when you buy the book, or if you have the book already, you'll notice that the song that I give you is just basically the melody, and I left you the chords so you can figure it out on your own. But since, I'm making these videos now, I'm going to cover how I play the song. And I do a little intro, usually kind of based around the second and the fourth fret. And then if you think about it, in a hymn, a lot of times if say you're a church pianist or something, to open up a hymn, you usually will play the first measure or the first two measures and the last measure or the last two measures, and you kind of combine them. That would be a really effective technique to use for this song as well. I just don't do that. I just kind of give that little opening from the end of the song. And maybe add a little bit to it. But that's to take up their winter quarters. And that is open, 2 open, 4 open, 2 open. Then you come to the next string down, 2 open. And then I start singing, it fell out upon, and just strum. One Martinmas time, and then I might start bringing in the mandolin right there. When snow lay on the border. Now I like to finger pick this because I think it's a pretty tune. And if you check out my February videos, I believe I cover how to play this kind of fill pattern. Actually, no, it's not in it's in one of my Lick of the Month videos, and it may not even be out yet at the time of this release of this video, but I will cover it, but I'm going to go over it a little bit here. I'm just using a simple roll pattern that I do. It's just thumb, finger, thumb, finger. And sometimes I'll drag my thumb across a couple strings. Provide something nice behind what I'm singing, so that way, you know, it sounds good and it's not so complicated. Like, I'm not really doing a whole lot of stuff. I'm just giving a little bit of background, so when I sing the melody comes across. It fell out upon one Martinmas time, the snow lay on the border. Wherever it goes to. There came a troop of soldiers here to take up their winter. Now I may double my melody on that part since I'm playing that anyway, to kind of emphasize that part, because that's kind of my favorite part of the melody. To take up their winter quarters. Or you may do something like that. And then a lot of times I'll string where they just go right into the next verse. I like to meander to it by playing a little bit of melody there. So it ends up the whole thing sounding like this. It fell out to... It fell out upon one Martinmas time, the snow lay on the border. There came a troop of soldiers here to take up their winter quarters. And then you go to the next verse. They rolled up and they rode down. And so basically what I'm doing there in between is I'm just playing with this pentatonic scale that you learn in February, but I'm leaving out the 5th fret. But I could play that, and that makes it more of a, I guess more of the major scale. So you can use a lot of those techniques to enhance these songs. So that's Martinmas Time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please like it, share it, pass it on to your friends. And if you haven't already, please go to my website, www.willieminnix.com, and sign up for the newsletter, and you will get the ebook. The ebook kind of covers some of the techniques that I'm showing in this video. So I hope that you found it helpful. God bless you. You have a good day, and we'll see you later on down the road. Salt